Your little beaker just buckled over. The test tube finally blew. Another chemical experiment has made a mess out of you. And you're sitting back in your crimson corner, wondering what to do. 'Cause something went wrong, the formula bombed, and the room is turning blue. It's been a hard night in the laboratory, stretching all the rules, creating a monster's dangerous work. Not a job for fools. I thought I'd slip in by the old back door. You fell out the garden gate, and now my scheme to rule the planet is going to have to wait. You're starting to look like a crocodile. Are those tears for real? There is no use trying over spilled milk now, no way to save the deal. A radical here, a radical there, by alchemic design. Could we strike free indefinitely to an unsuspecting mind? It's been a hard night in the laboratory, stretching all the rules, creating a monster's dangerous world. Not a job to lose. I thought I'd slip in by the old back door. You fell out the garden gate, and now my scheme to rule the planet is going to have to wait. No stopping now. You'll try again. I wish you better luck. If a batch comes off without a hitch, you just might make a buck. But of course that's not your main concern. These are stressful times. In this 11th hour, a twist of power, you just might save mankind. It's been a hard night in the laboratory, stretching all the rules, creating a monster's dangerous world. Not a job for fools. I thought I'd slip in by the old back door. You fell out the garden gate, and now my scheme to rule the planet is going to have to wait. It's been a hard night. 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 It's been a hard night in the laboratory, stretching all the rules.
Yeah! That was awesome. My favorite.
You should have seen it. We're at the Hovel reunion in Edmonton, and that was, about 10 years ago or more now.
Yeah, it was 98, I think.
98.
14 years ago.
Yeah. So the Hovel was a club, a folk club in Edmonton that ran from, about 1973 to about 1978, just for like a 5-year period, right?
Yeah, 5 years, something like that.
And our friend Don Whalen was one of the, Andy and Joanne, I think you've met Joanne. Andy and Joanne, who started the Hovel, they were together as a couple then, but Andy decided to have a Hovel reunion, right?
Yeah.
And during the time of the Hovel existed, people like Brent Titcomb and Cedric Smith and Mendelssohn
Perth
Joe,
County Conspiracy.
Perth County
yeah.
Conspiracy, Sparky Rucker.
Yeah. Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee played there.
Yeah, Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee, and there was a whole string.
Humphrey and the Dump Trucks.
Humphrey and the Dump
Oh, I remember
Trucks.
them.
Oh
my
they
goodness.
came back a number of times.
Huh.
Joe Hill and the Eyeball Wine Company.
Yeah, Joe Hall and the Eyeball Wine Company.
Yeah.
That's a name.
And
these were famous names in Canada.
yeah,
back
these
then.
were
Okay.
famous
And some were
folk
international
names.
too, like Sonny
Yeah.
Terry and Brownie McGee
Yeah.
were internationally famous.
Yeah, yeah. And
Huh.
they had all played there, right? So, and there was a group called the Pontiacs.
Yeah,
and
Gay DeLorme was there. And
Gay DeLorme,
Taco Ride.
who
all these
became
people.
Taco
Taco Ride.
and then Gay DeLorme,
Pontiacs.
of course, is dead now too.
Yeah. And
Uh,
and the Pontiacs, that was Bill McCalder, Willie McCalder, who played with Powder Blues.
oh, okay.
Gary Colliger played there. Also, a lot of real
Mm.
well-known
Yeah,
players
yeah.
played there. Hans
Yeah.
Stamer,
Connie Calder,
Connie Calder.
Bim,
Yeah, yeah,
Hans Stamer.
yeah. Lots of in Canada, people well known.
Yeah.
across the
Wow,
country.
all at the
Virginians
Hovel.
well known across the country.
Yeah, all of these kind of people played there, right?
Yeah.
So, Star and I were frequenters of the place, and although I don't believe you ever played the Hovel,
I wasn't even playing music then.
Oh.
Not in front of
I
people.
wasn't even playing
Ah.
music. So,
Not in front of people. No, I was just playing a
Yeah.
little bit at home.
so here we are. We get invited to this reunion.
Well,
Hovel.
ManWoman painted the whole place. Like he did the
Yeah.
stairwell,
Oh.
the stairwell and the artwork inside was all
And the
his work.
piano was totally painted by Starchild, which got totally restored, and it now lives in the Provincial Museum and Archives in Edmonton.
But they took away the dragons when you say restored.
No.
They
no.
left it?
Oh, they left it.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Really?
They wanted it in that condition.
Oh my
It
goodness.
went in with Linda McCartney's photography.
It went in with
They
Linda
did a show
McCartney's
of the
photography.
70s, and they wanted that piano. They bought the piano.
That piano was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, they
And
bought it.
restored it, and then
Wow.
They
they had
restored the inside of it, the workings of it.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh,
Restored
okay.
the
They didn't
inside.
change the outside.
Okay.
restored it so it
Restored the
went
inside.
back to working like a real piano.
Yeah.
Because it had been stored in some guy in the final owner of the Hovel's basement, and got a bit damaged. But anyhow, it's still the same
Yeah.
piano.
Mhm.
And it works like really good.
Wow.
So, and 24 of my banners from that circus period of my art were hanging on the wall.
Oh wow.
I like
Anyhow.
that period.
Yeah, that's nice.
So happy.
So, meanwhile, back to the Hovel reunion, we had this great big party, and I painted a great big banner that said Hovel reunion, and it was just a big dragon. Yeah, a big dragon. And that hung on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to rope
The
it.
bus barns. It was a huge building. It was a big
Yeah.
auditorium.
Yeah, and they had to rope it down because so many people wanted to walk off with that banner.
Oh.
Anyhow, there was this whole lineup of people that had been playing at the Hovel, and Humphrey and the Dump Truck showed up, and all these different groups and individuals that had played there showed up, and I don't know how it turned out that you were given a space.
Yeah. Don Whalen just said you get up there and play.
Yeah, oh good, Don
So-
Whalen did, yeah.
So,
So
I-
anyhow, here's Star, who'd maybe never performed in the Hovel actually when it was running. He gets up and does this hard night in the laboratory.
Oh.
And everybody in that room just went because it was such an amazingly powerful,
Yeah.
sensational song,
Yeah.
and it was very, very, very cool, and it was such a treat for me because I knew what kind of a musician you were, and
But for everyone else.
but for everyone else,
to
No, they
see.
just knew that I was the guy that painted the piano.
Right, right.
yeah, you were the guy that painted the piano.
Yeah, those were the days, man.
Those were the days.
That was great stuff.
Those
That
were
was
the
fun.
days.
Yeah. Well, Brownie McGee, I met Brownie McGee in the late 70s, and I got talking. He said that when he went to Edmonton, his friend Don Whalen drives him around, and I said, well, I know Don very well. I said, he managed the Hovel. He said, well, that's where I played.
Yeah.
And I said, well, do you remember the piano in there? He says, yeah. And I said, well, I painted that. And he goes, that damn piano. He says, when you're playing that thing, you can't take your eyes off it. He says, very disturbing. He's rather confusing, I guess.